Carol Burnett and Company is an American comedy, variety show starring Carol Burnett, Tim Conway, Vicki Lawrence, Craig Richard Nelson and Kenneth Mars, which aired as a summer series for 4 consecutive weeks on ABC from August 18 to September 8, 1979. Production background: in the spring of 1979, a year after the Carol Burnett Show had completed its successful 11-year run on CBS, Carol Burnett and her then-husband manager Joe Hamilton were dining in a restaurant with friends, which included Tim Conway, who had starred on the Carol Burnett Show. At that gathering, Burnett started reminiscing about the old show and making suggestions to Conway of future comedy sketches that she wished they could create if the show was still running. Hamilton suggested to Burnett that she do a summer series. Conway immediately agreed. Taking that idea, Burnett and Hamilton then approached CBS about doing a 4-week program in the summer of 1979, but CBS already had their schedule filled for the summer months and rejected the idea. However, ABC was interested, and as a result, 4 postscript episodes of The Carol Burnett Show were produced, and most of Burnett's former staff and crew were on board for the new series. Overview: under the title Carol Burnett and Company, the new series used the same format as The Carol Burnett Show, which combined comedy sketches and musical numbers, including favorite characters, sketches such as Mr. Tedball and Mrs. Wiggins, the family, as the stomach turns, the charwoman, and Burnett's impersonation of Queen Elizabeth II. It also featured Conway and Vicki Lawrence back as regulars. Due to the unavailability of Harvey Korman, comic actors Craig Richard Nelson and Kenneth Mars were added to the supporting cast. Ernie Flatt, who had been the choreographer on the Carol Burnett Show during its entire 11-year run, was replaced by the show's lead dancer Don Crichton. The guest stars during the 4-week period were chronologically Cheryl Ladd, Alan Arkin, Penny Marshall and Sally Field. Cast: Carol Burnett, Tim Conway, Vicki Lawrence, Craig Richard Nelson, Kenneth Mars. Episode list. Reception: the reviews of Carol Burnett and Company were very favorable, with several critics heartily welcoming Burnett back to weekly television, albeit on a limited basis. The ratings also were respectable, and plans were announced for the program to become a yearly summer event, but this never materialized.